Good afternoon, everybody. I'm coming back with another video for you guys today. So today, I don't have any TTMs to share with you guys, but I do have quite a few purchases for the 1990 Donruss set. I wanted to share them with you so that I could get everything put away and updated, see where I stand on my checklist. So I purchased all these cards from two separate people, but when you combine all the pricing together, it averages out to about $7 a card. So these cost about $7 a card shipped. So some of them, that might seem a little bit. It's an average, so some of them might seem a little bit pricey at that, but then others look like a pretty good discount. So it all averages out in the end, and I was happy enough to pay $7 each for these. So wanted to share them with you guys. So we picked up Danny Jackson, former pitcher with the Reds. I was actually getting ready to do a private signing with him. He has a private signing coming up, and I was going to send off to that, but found this seller that was selling the card for about half the price of the private signing. So I figured I'd save a little bit of money since I've been doing so many private signings and get this Danny Jackson. Next, we picked up Brady Anderson. I did have a fail with him on TTM. I haven't seen a private signing recently. I know he did one maybe about a half year ago, I think. And it was pretty pricey. So I figured I'd take a chance on this card, and we will send it in. I think I got a deal because of obviously the pin color, but we will send this in to Beckett and get it authenticated just to make sure everything is on the up and up with Brady. But for now, being told that it was legit, it was gotten in person, I'm pretty happy to get Mr. Anderson. So we got Donruss Thomas. He can be a pretty good signer. There's a lot of his autographs out there. So in comparing this with the others, it's pretty much spot on. So have no concerns about Donruss Thomas. Shout out to Andy, Flying Dutchman Cards. He's a Donruss Thomas super collector there. So definitely glad to get this done for the set. Next, we got Rene Gonzalez, infielder with the Baltimore Orioles. Seen some of his autographs out there. Again, figured since I was buying a lot from the same guy, I would just get this one as well and get it done for the set. Next is Bobby Bowe. He can be pretty easy, actually, if you're willing to pay the fee. But for what I got this for, again, saved some money and got one of the Bobby Bonias done. I think I have 2 out of the 4. He has 4, I believe, in the set. It's either 3 or 4. I have 2 of them, so almost got Bobby Bonilla done. Next is Sid Fernandez, who is definitely difficult to get. Missed out on the private signing earlier this year, but picked this one up when I saw it. So definitely glad to get Sid done for the set as well. Next is Tracy Jones, outfielder for the Detroit Tigers. Another difficult auto. Then we have Mitch Webster, outfielder for the Chicago Cubs. Then we have Lloyd Mosby, outfielder for the Blue Jays. He has a private signing coming up here soon, too. We have Lionel DeShields. You can get him if you're willing to pay the fee. He had quite a few signatures out there, so I was just looking for one that I really liked to pick up, and found it. So this was actually the last rated rookie I need. I have all the rated rookies now for the 1990 Donruss set. So we're good to go with that. Got Joe McGrain, who's a difficult auto. We already got him in a Diamond King, and now we have him on the base card. It was in ballpoint, but again, for what I picked it up for, I am good with it. If we decide to upgrade down the line once the set's complete, I may do that, but I'm happy with it. We got Mr. Rob Murphy, pitcher for the Red Sox. Then we got Felix Jose, outfielder for the Oakland A's. Again, he's another one you can get pretty easily if you're willing to pay. I want to say his fee is like 15 or 20 bucks. Got this again for about half the price, so happy to do that. This is one I took a big chance on. Jose Uribe has been deceased for a few years now. You can see the autograph is in ballpoint. It's light. But this is only the second autographed 90 Donruss Uribe I've seen pop up in the last few years since I started doing this set. So I figured I'd roll the dice. It can go either way. I'm like 50-50 on whether it's good or not. So, but again, with those deceased players, sometimes you got to take a chance, and that's what the authentication is for. So we will send this in. Hopefully it passes, because this is definitely a tough one to get autographed. So hopefully it's good. So we got Jose Uribe. Pedro Guerrero. He has 4 cards in the set. This is the second one I've gotten, so I got 2 more to go. Definitely love the way the signature turned out on this one. He's a pretty easy auto. He's doing private signings all the time for about 20 bucks. So Pedro Guerrero on the All-Star card. And the last card I picked up was this Ernest Riles. Again, all these cards average out to about $7 a pop. And so my total as it stands right now is 607 out of 716. I last counted, I have 14 out for private signings right now. All 14 have a card at least in the Donruss set. So if I can get all those back, I'll be above 620, which means that we will have less than 100 to go to complete the set. So we're getting there, guys. We're working hard on it. I will be excited to get that set done, and then all I have to do is worry about authentication on the bigger cards in the set just to make sure that it's legit, and we will be good. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the purchases and the pickups for the 1990 Donruss set. As always, guys, I hope you have a blessed evening. Until our next video, see ya.